Welcome back to Truist Park. Here he comes, 41-year-old Charlie Morton, the 18-year-old veteran making his 409th career start and quite possibly his last.
Pretty exciting for everybody here, I think, to get this opportunity to see Charlie Morton. You can see the overall numbers and what he has done as a Brave, but it really is the memories, I think, of the postseason that stick out as some of the biggest ones for Charlie Morton. But it's worked out really well, and we got to see number 50 back in a Braves uniform at the end of the season and perhaps at the end of his career.
Of course, the team that he is facing also means a lot to him. Spent a lot of years as a Pittsburgh Pirate. It's a different ball club than when he was there, but this is the lineup that he'll be facing today, and the lineup is brought to you by your local Toyota dealers. CJ, how about your Ford keys?
Well, what is the day about today? The day is about Charlie Morton. That means the keys are going to be all about Charlie Morton. So we keep it simple and we just tell you, thank you, Charlie, for everything.
He made 142 starts as a Pirate between 2009 and 2016. Today is start number 140 in a Braves uniform for Charlie Morton. And 95 a little bit low as he deals to Jared Triolo. 85 degrees here and abundant sunshine for game number 162 of 162. Misses with the first three to fall behind the shortstop Triolo.
And Chris Sale is already throwing down in that Braves bullpen. Now, obviously, of course, for him, he's going through that starter routine. We don't know how long Charlie's going to be in there today.
He does walk Triolo to start the ball game. Racetrack defense behind Charlie Morton. Profar, Harris, and Acuna. And on the infield, Alvarez, Kim, Allen, Olsen, and Drake Baldwin finish off an incredible rookie season behind the plate. So the first five have missed here for Charlie Morton, and I cannot imagine the range of emotions that are probably pumping through number 50 right now.
No doubt. And it's been such an unusual year, again, moving around a couple of different places, and now throw this on top of it. Everything that he has been through, I imagine he's thinking about a lot of different things right now. And not that he's not thinking about getting guys out, but I'm with you. He's a very thoughtful guy, and he's been thinking about a lot today, no doubt.
Got the strike there. We know everybody that is sitting and watching this performance here at Truist Park, they are fully behind him today. There's no question about that. 3 balls, 1 strike to Gonzalez. And fouled off, 3-2. Charlie got off to such a tough start this year with Baltimore. They moved him to the bullpen, then he improved, but ultimately he was shipped to Detroit at the deadline. They designated him for assignment, setting the stage for one final start here as a Brave as he checks over on Triolo. Three-two. That one bounced foul down the third base line.
And the one thing when it comes to Charlie and emotion, you're not going to see any of it on the outside. Right? He is the same guy all the time, the way that he carries himself, conversations, post game, good or bad, you would never know it with Charlie Morton.
Grounder to third, on to second for one. Come on. Yep. Double play. 5, 4, 3, 2 down.
Kind of what you were hoping for, and Charlie Morton going back to the curveball to make it happen. Now there's some discussion over at second base of whether or not Nick Allen held the bag. But they're not going to challenge this. Triola was staying out there for a while, but you take a look, that was good footwork by Nick Allen to make it happen.
After starting the game by throwing 6 balls, now Charlie Morton has settled in. He's got 2 outs, nobody on. Tommy Pham, the hitter. This one is going foul deep down the right field line. Charlie gets ahead of him 0-2. (2,195 career strikeouts). Does he have another one in the tank? Not there. Off the end of the bat, Pham is able to spoil that Charlie Morton curveball.
That was a good one. Really high spin rate. Again, it amazes me to see what Charlie can still do, even though it's a base hit here. At 41 years old, generating nearly 3,200 RPMs on that curveball. The league average sits around 2,600. To put that in perspective, he continues to be elite at 41. I did nothing elite at 41, PG. Nothing.
Well, there's little something extra behind this at bat as he faces Andrew McCutchen. McCutchen grounder off the glove of Kim. And runners at first and second, so the inning continues. Longtime veteran McCutchen, teammate of Charlie Morton. These two know each other well, and McCutchen gets a single here in the first.
And he may have been hunting that curveball a little bit because he has seen a lot of those Charlie Morton curveballs, as you mentioned, as a teammate and on the other side as opponents.
Now Joey Bart, the catcher. Charlie Morton actually made his Pirates debut against the Braves back on June 10th of 2009 at Turner Field. And Andrew McCutchen led off for the Pirates that day in just his 7th big league game. And who would have thought all these years later in 2025 they would share the field for what will likely be the final time. Lifted in the air, deep out to left center. Harris drifting back, but he's got room. A couple of hits, but no damage done in the top of the first for Charlie Morton. Wife Cindy, 4 kids here today. Cam, Benji, Grace, and Amelia, all to take in what could be the final moments of Charlie Morton's big league career. Canario's the batter. Swing and a miss.
I mean, he's got to end it on a curveball punch out, right? Whenever that happens for Charlie.
Wouldn't that be fitting? Another curveball there, ball and a strike. Here in the stadium, in between innings they played, Charlie taking the mound for game 1 of the 2021 World Series, and him taking that line drive comebacker, fracturing his leg in the 2nd inning. He stayed in to face 3 more batters. And there are a lot of good moments in his career, but that has to be, although it ended with a broken leg, at the top of the list to show his toughness and determination.
In the biggest moment on the biggest stage, adrenaline pulling him through, not even thinking about what that was all about or what pain he was really feeling. It was incredible to watch that. And then what we learned later.
He went 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, Chris Sale is ready and waiting in that Braves bullpen. 2-2. He struck him out, and he did it with a curveball. Brian Snitker is going to come and get him. This very well could be the end of the road for Charlie Morton, and what a ride it has been. We will let Truist Park tell the rest of the story.
Charlie Morton is a guy that you want on the mound.
Nice to have this guy back in a Braves uniform. He checks all the boxes you want when you talk about a frontline starting rotation piece.
I'm on the tail end. I want, when I walk off the field for the last time, I want to still feel like I could keep going.
He's a guy that continues to get better as he ages.
No matter where you are, who you are in this game, the game will humble you. So I'm very aware of that. I care. I care about my teammates. I care about the organization and the fans. I care about how I go out.
Strikeout number 2,000 in the tremendous career of Charlie Morton.
I feel like our fans are very fair, very passionate. From the first time I stepped on the field at Turner Field to now, it's a unique relationship in a special place.
He means a lot to not only this organization, this fan base, but to all those guys in the clubhouse.
You have moments where you're vulnerable, especially in the postseason. You lay it out there, and it's like, this is who I am. This is all I have.
I think I would like to walk off the field and it be my decision.
Six weeks shy of his 42nd birthday, 18 big league seasons, 2 World Series titles under his belt, with his wife Cindy and his 4 children and 30,000 others looking on. What a moment for Charlie Morton. And I don't think there could have been a more fitting ending for Charlie Morton than to strike out Alexander Canario on his patented curveball.
It's exactly what we were hoping and what we were looking for, and Charlie delivered. What a great job by everybody involved, from the Braves, Chris Sale being a big part of this moment and making it happen, of course, with the Braves here in stadium, what we did here on television. You're absolutely right. To have his family there. Not too many players in baseball in the middle of a game and coming out of a game can say goodbye to the game potentially with their family on the field with them. That was incredibly special, and certainly everybody in this ballpark and all those guys in uniform very touched today by what they just saw for their friend Charlie Morton.
I mean, heck, I got to be honest, I was fighting off some tears up here in the booth.